Hello, welcome to Lunch Break Tarot. I'm Jolene. And if this video has found you, there's a message in it you're supposed to hear at this time, big or small. So trust the timing. And when something I say does resonate, please let me know by liking and subscribing. I am standing at a distance to keep my camera out of the sun. Happy Thursday. Hope you're well. I'm finally off work. My favorite time of day. Doing your reading. And maybe some subliminal messages sneaking in for myself too. Whew. I'm drinking peach strawberry LaCroix with ginger juice by Ginger People. Really enjoyed my beer yesterday, but it kind of makes me have restless legs. I don't know if you ever get restless legs, but you're drinking alcohol. Maybe examine that as the reason. What the heck is that? Like a sunflower seed on the floor. Who knows how long that's been there? Okay, we got a bunch of cards. We got the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I know it's Wheel of Fortune. I've been listening to a lot of British people lately. Three of Wands and the King of Swords and the Hanged Man. All right. So right out of the gate, we got two pages. And that means there is definitely a message coming in by somebody you're probably happy to see, even if you wish you weren't. So we have a message related, like a proposition for how to move forward in some kind of scenario that you're in. Maybe you're waiting on news to arrive. It is arriving. Then we have the Page of Swords. Hmm. I'm not sure on that one. Okay, yeah, it looks like whoever is delivering the message, theirs is more maybe optimistic, and yours is like a little more, I guess, cautious. So maybe they are coming at you both ways too. Could be different depending on who you are. But yeah, someone is delivering a message of optimism, and they're like trepidatious about it. So we have our Knight of Wands coming in. This is either a person. It kind of makes sense that it would be, since we have so many messenger cards. It seems like, or the news is about somebody that is like an acquaintance. Maybe they used to be really significant, but now they're more of an acquaintance. So you might have news coming in about them or from them directly. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is huh. Let me think. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like you're just waiting around. Like, I don't know. Maybe you're just kind of bored and you're just waiting for something to happen, even though it's kind of dramatic. You're kind of like, oh my gosh, we have waiting right after that. That's so weird when that happens. Yeah, it seems like you're just a little bit bored. And so you are like kind of waiting for some drama, it would seem. Or they might be bored and they are coming in because they're bored. Then we have the King of Swords. It looks like as a result of this exchange, um, I mean, it looks like both of you are kind of not really open emotionally to each other. Like you're not emotionally available. It's all getting down to brass tacks. It, but okay, so there's a lot of communication between you both. Looks like there's going to be a lot of communication between you both, and then hmm, I don't I don't know if you experience this a lot with this person, but it's like a lot of being on the gas, and then it's like a hurry up and wait vibe. So like just like really intense, like just what it does to your nervous system when you interact, and then this is the stall afterwards and perhaps the withdrawal. I will clarify and get more out of these, but it also does look like pretty quickly you're going to see things differently than you did before. And we do have the King of Cups on the bottom, grounding the whole reading. So this is kind of talking about it being a softer weekend coming up. Um, so we'll see. Clarify the Page of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to clarify. Clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. So this is more communication. It's speaking to that and it's happening quick. So probably today. And just kind of positive forward motion too. So if you've had some unfinished business that it seems like you never can get to, it looks like you're going to have the opportunity to get to some stuff pretty soon, maybe over the weekend too. Clarify Page of Swords. Hmm. So, my neighbors are walking by. Do they like me? It's complicated, of course. Hmm. Clarify Page of Swords. Hmm. I'm pretty spent up. I was so spent up today, man. It was a struggle to get through the day. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So it looks like the need to process things, whether you have been overwhelmed emotionally or mentally, there is a need to meditate like you ain't never meditated before. Then we have the Strength card. Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put a pin in that one. Sorry about my brain today, but it is what it is. We have the Seven of Cups. So you're revisiting something that you thought you had laid to rest. Like you're having doubts about a previous decision that you made. And that's causing you to, it's causing your brain to just be churning, churning, churning in an uncomfortable way. Then we have the Devil. So it almost seems like because you are doing so well, that is also another reason why this person is really motivated to come in. And it looks like you're going to have some more confusion related to it. Yeah, those bonding chemicals are strong, especially if you are a little deprived of whatever activity causes oxytocin and serotonin and everything. So that just kind of, once that happens to you, then it kind of changes your normal thoughts because it just kind of makes your thoughts start conspiring with whatever influence makes you feel good. But it's an unhealthy attachment. So it does look like you might be in for a little bit of a spiral from the past pretty soon. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So, okay. Oh, shoot. I get it. Okay. So somebody's coming in, like Page of Wands, like I don't, I mean, this is going to be different for everybody. It's just somebody that you kind of know what to expect from them is coming in with their same old song and dance, just kind of, I don't know, they want to hang out or something. They want to get together and they are going to ask you to do that soon. And then the Page of Swords is your response to it. You've been very um, conscientious. You've been very conscientious related to them because of all this confusion and this unhealthy attachment and grief from just how confusing it has been and sad. Um, so you're going to be in your same old stance of like, I was right to be like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Cautious. You're cautious. They're propositioning you, asking to get together, whatever, but it's like nonchalant, casual. And you're pretty much like, no contact, fella, no contact. And they're kind of ignoring that and coming in again anyway and trying to test your boundaries. That's why you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because it's it's a setback. They're coming in and it's a little bit of a setback for you, potentially. You're kind of expecting them to do it though. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify some more. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Should I do that? Clarify the Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. Wow. Innovation is happening as we speak. Normally I would clarify all of these one by one, but once I feel like I got it, I don't need to clarify it. So I can just skip to the ones I'm gray on. Clarify the Three of Wands. That song kind of gives me the vibe of when things are kind of terrible, but you have this happy distraction that keeps you from really going in the depths. Maybe you need something to kind of keep you on the surface, keep you afloat. I work in medical billing and I call patients with their estimates sometimes, and sometimes I just hear like the Price is Right on in the background and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, this person's just sitting at home at 11 listening to the Price is Right. All right. Which is cool. That seems like a dream. Okay, so the Three of Wands, what's clarifying that is the Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Judgment card. So one of you is bored, but maybe both of you guys are a little bit bored because you don't have your same, like you don't have each other to co-regulate and you haven't really found a replacement for that yet. So it looks like if you so choose, you might be spending some time together and like for old time's sake and having fun. And that's going to give you anxiety and make you feel like you're still stuck in the same pattern that you're always in, because you've made great strides towards getting over them. And when you have fun with them and you co-regulate again, it's going to, and they're still them, they're still the same person that they've always been. And you're going to experience the ways in which you're still kind of the same too. You're not the same in the sense that you still need them to help you learn this lesson. It's just you have less tolerance for the consequences now. Like, I used to drink 6 Red Bulls in a row in my 20s and didn't have much consequence from that. Now I drink a Red Bull and my knees tear. So that's what it is. It's you still love Red Bull as much as you ever loved it, but you know the consequences now, and so you know you can live without it. Tarot is amazing. What? So it's that. It's hanging out together and enjoying yourself, and then being like, well, F-U-C-K. Because now you gotta go through some of the shitty stuff all over again. The Judgment card, though, is like, it is transformation, not in the way the Death card is transformation. I'm not even certain the Death card is transformation. I just think people are Pollyanna when they get that card. I think if any card is a transformation, it's the Judgment card, because you paid a price in order to be resurrected. Like with Judgment, you had to die, and when you die, you clear a lot of karma. And this is kind of pointing once again to this karma being paid, and so there's kind of no reason to keep dilly-dallying with that old situation. It's kind of like Pet Cemetery. Like, it's like if you bury a dead person in Pet Cemetery, they don't come back. They don't come back in a good way, and that's kind of like eerie, isn't it? Isn't that like the most eerie movie? I'm not actually getting as serious of vibes as that, because that's super creepy and disturbed. But yeah, I don't know. I guess take that for whoever of you it is for, but it's not very many of you, that particular example. The Judgment card itself is like clean and pure and true. It's transformation in a miraculous way, like dinosaurs evolving into birds. It's that. The Judgment card is like, so maybe something is changing. Maybe this cuckoo bananas unhealthy attachment has the potential to transform in a good way. I don't know, that really went all over the place. Clarify King of Swords. I did just see the Death card. What's that all about? I feel like the King of Swords is them. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and they're both out here, there's butterflies on both of those cards. And that has to do with transformation too. Both of you appear to have grown from this. You are capable of detachment from this Devil card. You're both capable. Both of those cards are past the Devil card too on the table. And that's not a coincidence. All right, so clarifying the King of Swords is the Two of Cups. So the Queen of Swords is right under the King of Swords. This all went along with this, so it's not clarifying that, but again, not a coincidence. This is both of you, the Two of Cups. This speaks to two people coming together as equals. This is love, but with like detachment. Whoa, whoa. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. I wonder how many people bounced already because I was getting a little macabre and they wanted good news. Here's the good news if you were wanting reconciliation. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords, sorry. This person has healed and they want what you have been wanting all along, and they're either like they've learned how to fill themselves up from within, nurture and care for themselves. If you're dealing with somebody that's like abusive or definitely toxic, this isn't for you. There is some pretty miraculous transformation though. So, but still, your intuition for your own life is your North Star, your golden compass. Yeah, it looks like they've done a lot of work on their inner child, and like they are taking care of themselves. Like they are self-nurturing. Clarify the Hanged Man. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're cautious when they come in because, you've dealt with them a bunch before and you have been hurt a bunch. And you're not quick to do that again. But it does look like they might have enough to say that keeps you engaged long enough to hear them out. Clarifying the Hanged Man, we have the High Priestess, which is totes of probes, because the Hanged Man is about enlightenment, seeing things from a different point of view. And the High Priestess is about intuition. We also have we have a crescent moon here. It's the first quarter moon yesterday. It's very auspicious to get these cards together. But think for a second. Hang on, I've got to, my food's done in the oven. I'll be right back. All right. It seems to me that not just that you see things differently, well, the fact that you see things differently makes them be different than you experienced them before. And the High Priestess is pointing to some kind of certainty that I don't know, that you can rely on. Like you've been really confused in the past, and confusion is suffering. And when you have clear sight, that's like a healing for your mind. This will give you peace of mind. The outcome of this, whatever it is clarity and peace of mind. Three of Swords on the bottom, which is about heartbreak and betrayal. So it could be that you get that's like what you finally integrate. I don't know. All right, this is long, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.